Christopher Malcolm Bruno was born in New Haven, Connecticut. He grew up in the small town of Milford with his mother but spent a substantial amount of time with his father on Manhattan's Upper West Side of New York City. Surrounded by the allure of New York and all its offerings, Chris developed an appreciation for the arts but had no intention of pursuing it as a career. Chris attended college in Vermont where he skied on the ski team while studying psychology. During his sophomore year, he was temporarily sidelined with an injury, so he decided to try something different. He auditioned for a play, Machiavelli's The Mandrake, and was cast as the lead. Having discovered a new passion for the arts, Bruno transferred to Stony Brook University where he changed his major to theater and was a walk-on starting pitcher for their baseball team. His fastball was clocked at 90 miles per hour and he finished with a 6-0 record his senior year and broke 3 school records for strikeouts, wins and games pitched. Those records were later broken by the Minnesota Twins' perennial all-star Joe Nathan. After college, Chris moved to his beloved New York City full-time, and after several bartending jobs, he landed a 2-year contract on NBC's Another World. During his first year on the show, Chris was nominated for a Soap Opera Digest Award as Outstanding Newcomer. A few years later, he was cast as Michael Delaney on All My Children, a gay school teacher who loses his job to social prejudice. The writers won an Emmy that year for his groundbreaking storyline. Chris eventually realized the need to be in Los Angeles if he was to take his career to the next level. He performed stand-up comedy at the Improv and was discovered by an exec at Warner Brothers and subsequently was cast on Suddenly Susan, The Nanny, Jessie, and a recurring role on Alan Ball's series, Oh, Grow Up. In 1998, Bruno and his brother Dylan Bruno were cast in Lorenzo Carcaterra's dark and gritty New York cop show, The Force, for the WB. Then came Chris' biggest break when he was cast as Walt Bannerman in Stephen King's The Dead Zone, which was immensely successful and ran for 6 seasons on USA Network. In the summer of 2004, Chris produced and starred in the feature film, Last of the Romantics, and again, worked alongside his brother Dylan, which solidified the Bruno brothers as a force to be reckoned with. On his hiatus from The Dead Zone, Chris completed work on the feature film, The World's Fastest Indian, opposite Sir Anthony Hopkins, which was, in Chris' words, one of the most exciting jobs he's ever done. In the last season of The Dead Zone, Chris was able to exercise his directing skills as he helmed an episode entitled Independence Day, which again included an appearance by his brother Dylan. They dedicated this episode to the memory of their mom Nancy Mandillo Bruno, who had just passed away from breast cancer earlier that year. After the show was cancelled, Chris then landed recurring roles on Tony and Ridley Scott's show, Numb 3 Rupees, Fox's Prison Break, and appeared in the movie Prison Break, The Final Break. He was also the male lead in The Cell 2. Recently, Chris has had a nice run doing guest starring roles on Castle, Southland, NCIS, and NCISLA. In 2013, Chris teamed up with his cousin Vaughn Regensberger for the second time to produce and star in the feature film, A Remarkable Life, where he and Dylan Bruno played actual brothers for the first time in their illustrious careers. Upon wrapping, he immediately went to work on Lifetime's Sorority Surrogate, and was a recurring character on ABC's Family Tools, playing the husband of Leah Remini. In 2013, Chris joined the cast of ABC Family's The Fosters, playing the role of Adam, and subsequently can be seen as Danny on MTV's Awkward. Chris's passions outside of the business include surfing and fighting MMA,